Back now on Triad Today, and I bet that just about all of us here, those of you watching at home, have volunteered for something at one point in your life, and good for you. Let's talk about volunteering with two very special people who know all about it. On my immediate right, Tina Beasley is manager of volunteer services at Northern Regional Hospital based in Mount Airy, and welcome to you.
Thank you.
And you brought along a special guest of your own, and he's sort of socially distanced and seated behind us. Randy McCraw is a volunteer at Northern Regional. How you doing, Randy?
Very good, thank you.
Thanks for coming down.
Thank you.
Tina, I want to start with you. Why are volunteers so important to the hospital mission?
They are important in so many ways. Our hospital's mission is to provide access to quality and affordable health care, and the volunteers bring that quality in a big way. They really focus on the customer service piece, make the patients, the visitors feel comfortable, feel at ease, offer them that friendly smile.
Well, Randy made me feel, pretty good when he just walked in.
That's right.
Now, seriously, what kind of duties? You don't have to go into every one, but give me a few examples of things that I can volunteer for if I want to volunteer at Northern Regional.
Yeah, there are several things, as simple as delivering flowers and things like that, but they also do patient transports. They do discharges when patients are discharged from the hospital. We have volunteers that work in the gift shop, in the surgery waiting area, so there's a variety of tasks.
So you'll meet with a volunteer or a potential volunteer that sort of tell you what their interests are, and then you sort of match them up to what they want to do.
Yes.
Randy, I think you told me before we started taping, you've been volunteering for what, just over a year? Or?
Yeah, about a year and a half.
Why did you want to volunteer?
Well, my mother worked at Northern Regional for a lot of years, and she had always told me over the years what the volunteers did there. And I kind of had an interest to do that. So after I retired, I decided I would try it out.
Well, now what kind of, I'll put you on the spot now, what kind of duties do you do as a volunteer? What kind of things do you do at the hospital?
Well, most of what I do is patient transport. People who come in who are not familiar with the facility, they need help to get where they're going. Also, some people need access with a wheelchair, and I help with that. Then on Wednesdays, I actually work with day surgery, and I help assist families who are there with their member who is there for surgery. And
yeah, because hospitals sometimes can be confusing if you're not used to where everything's laid out. So you're right there at front to help everybody. Now, what do you enjoy most about being a volunteer, other than the fact that you get to say hey, to Tina?
Well, that's always good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's just a blessing to be able to do something for somebody that they can't do for themselves anymore. So I think that's the main thing, is being helpful with people who are nervous to be there in the first place, and maybe they can't get around like they used to, and they need a little extra help, and we're there to do that.
Now, I'm assuming, and because I could be wrong, but I'm assuming, Tina, that you still need volunteers. I mean, I know that you have a lot of great volunteers. Do you always look for more?
Always. We're always open to add more volunteers. We expand on the different areas as we bring more volunteers in. So we're always looking at additional ways that the volunteers can help. So
so you can sort of adjust the volume of what you're doing. If you've got more, outpatient surgery stuff one month and then something else, and you can do that. Yeah, Randy, let me end up with you, and you sort of already answered this, so I might be asking you to repeat yourself. But if somebody just saw you on TV or saw you on the street and said, well, Randy, I'm thinking about volunteering, but I don't know, what should I?
Well, everybody's good at something, and whatever you're good at, they can use it. And you can volunteer 20 hours a week or 20 hours a month, and you will have a use there. You'll very quickly learn where you can be used best, and Tina will use you.
Yeah, well, I just think it's great. I applaud what y'all are doing. I want to put this up on screen. The website is choosenorthern.org. Choosenorthern.org, which gives you a lot of great information about the hospital and all the fine folks there. But I just applaud what the two of you do. And Randy, for being a volunteer, thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right. We'll be right back.